Hey everyone, Golden Ninja 3000 here again. Today I'm reviewing Ninjago Legacy set number 71701 Kai's Fire Dragon. This is a 4+ set with 81 pieces, 2 minifigures, and it retails for $20 in the US. This released in January 2020 as part of that year's first Legacy wave. Here's the typical Legacy Kai minifigure. I do really like the Legacy outfits, even though they're, technically inaccurate to the scenes that they're depicting. He has some nice back printing as well, but he is just using that same old Ninjago movie face, so that's kind of disappointing. Here's Garmadon, and I actually really like this minifigure because it's been years since we've gotten a pilot episode's Garmadon minifigure. I believe these are the same prints that were used on the 2019 Legacy Garmadon with the 4 arms, but he just doesn't have the bonus torso here. He's holding a reddish-brown staff, and he doesn't have an alternate face, although he does have some nice back printing. We do have a side build over here. First of all, to get these out of the way, these are just some small fire pieces that are on like those boat studs. That's a pretty nice inclusion. But I actually do really like this side build. It's just a small portion of the fire temple from the pilot episodes. You can see you've got the Sword of Fire there, the same mold that they've been using since 2011, but I love that piece, so I'm really glad to see it still in use. Other than that, you've just got a couple of torches, a really nice, kind of metallic printed dragon 2x2 round tile up there that is pearl gold printed with red. That's a great piece. And then other than that, there's not much detail over here, although you do have one of those ornate Ninjago movie fences. Here's the star of the show, the Fire Dragon. This is a 4+ set, so this is a very basic build, but there are still some really nice pieces over here, primarily these brand new head molds. This is done in the exact same way as the Golden Dragon from the 2019 Legacy sets, and the mouth can open. It's got a couple of those click hinges, just like Smaug and the larger molded dinosaurs, and these are 2 brand new molds. I don't think that this is the same lower jaw used for the Golden Dragon, but I could be wrong on that. I love the printing here. It does look like a perfect recreation of the older Fire Dragon headpiece. However, this one is a hard plastic and not rubber. You can't move the head very much though because it's just attached by a Technic pin. The wings are like that more kind of gappy, feathery style of the older dragons, and you actually can move these small helicopter blade pieces up and down. And they are on little Mixel's ball joints, so you can turn them around quite a bit. The legs are actually just the Velociraptor leg piece with new printing. That also works out really well, although I have to say I don't love the clash between the bright red pieces and then just the dark red pieces. I would have preferred, I think, if the body was light red, because it's just too dark to me. That is a new body piece as well, though. I'm sure it's been used in other places since this set released, but it was new for this set. The problem with this thing is that it just kind of looks like a chicken because, you have these holes for the arms. I wish those had been plugged up with studs or round tiles or something because it just looks a little bit awkward. The tail can be adjusted on a couple of these ratcheting hinges as well, and it's just topped off with the same kind of helicopter blade piece as the wings. Meanwhile, there's room for 1 minifigure over here, although you could seat some minifigures or stand them in other places as well. Inside the dragon's mouth, there are a couple of studs. In the Golden Dragon set, this housed a stud shooter. Over here, it's just a piece of fire. I would have liked to see a stud shooter, but because this is a 4+ set, I think that's why LEGO didn't want to include pieces like that could easily get lost. Here are the extra pieces. The box is that typical square $20 size, and you can actually see the monastery up in the top right corner. At the back, you just have that regular 4+ style. The instruction manual is that typical smaller size that LEGO's doing now, and there are advertisements at the back for LEGO Life, and then also for the rest of the January Legacy wave from 2020. Overall, I think that this is a pretty great 4+ set. It's a nice addition to the Legacy line, and while none of these 4 sets have much exclusivity, this one is really nice because it has that exclusive dragon mold. I really want to see the other dragons done in that same way, although I highly doubt that they're going to make, all of the other dragons in addition to this one and the Golden Dragon. But it's just nice to see, that old stylized dragon head come back, because I, for one, have always preferred the molded Ninjago heads to the brick-built heads, at least in most instances. Yeah, it's a 4+ set, so like the build's nothing really special. Like I said, the dragon looks like an oversized chicken. It looks super awkward with like those tiny little legs, but it does a fairly good job of standing up. It's good for play. And again, it's a 4+ set. I did not have very high expectations anyway. So if you really like, that dragon head and you want to like maybe even build your own dragon out of it, I'd say that this set is still worth getting, especially because you have a Season 1 Garmadon. It's just really nice to get a Season 1 throwback set in general. And there are some other nice pieces here, like the Sword of Fire and that printed dragon tile. But that's it for today, so don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and check out my website, goldenninja3000.com. I'll see you guys with more videos soon. Bye for now.